Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackerz, and I got a interesting-ish sort of report here. Now, apparently there was this post on 4chan, so yeah, okay, got another leak on 4chan. But there's this post on 4chan claiming that they know one of the characters in Smash Bros. Fighter Pass 2, right? And they go on to make all these statements, and a couple of them came true. Okay, a couple of them came true after they made the post. In fact, the announcements were made a couple months after. So here's the 4chan. This is really blurry. If I remember, I will leave the link to this in the description. You can try to decipher it yourself. But let's go over a couple bullet points. So the first one, Nintendo had been in talks with them since around September of 2019. Now here, let me throw this out there real quick, why I believe this is fake. Remember September 2019, we got a Nintendo Direct, and we also got Sakurai Presents Banjo. In the Nintendo Direct, what did they confirm? More DLC characters are on the way. Now, they already made that presentation, and E3, sorry, not E3, the Nintendo Direct presentation for September was, I believe, September 3rd or 4th, very early in the month. They had already made the Nintendo Direct. They already made it, had it ready to go. They put it up very early September. So why are the talks for this character still going around in September? Wasn't there like reports that they finalized Fighters Pass 2 in summer of 2019? Now, I guess you could kind of say September does kind of fit in the summerish range, but I thought it was around E3 of 2019 when they really kind of confirmed and decided most of, if not all, of Fighters Pass 2. So why are they still talking to him in September? Timeline for me doesn't quite even out. It doesn't quite add up. But that's just my first one. Second bullet point. It says this one I have a big issue with. Right? Discussions were made around adding a character from this series, from the Trials of Cold Steel. Anybody hear to that? But discussions were made around adding a character from there to Smash Bros. And this is the part I have a lot of difficulty trying to believe. Discussions went extremely smoothly. As a leaker, how do you know that? Leakers don't have that kind of information. They don't have the negotiating inside information. They don't have that. Leakers get information that is like, all right, here's the character. I might know some of their moves, maybe a final smash. They get like some basic stuff. They don't have they're not sitting in on the conversation going, okay, let me take notes on this. Okay. Nintendo just offered this to them, and they said yes immediately. You don't have access to that type of information. That does not exist. That would not leak out. So one reason I don't believe, that's a main reason I don't believe this, but it kind of goes on to continue saying that a Trials of Cold Steel Spirit event, here's another reason I don't believe it, but a Trials of Cold Steel Spirit event is going to be coming to Smash Bros. And this post is from June 20th, 2020. As of right now, we still have not had that Spirit event. And the funny thing is, they're saying it's going to, where does it say? They're unsure if it's going to be a random event or if it's related to the character itself. Now, no DLC characters that we've had for Smash Ultimate have had a Spirit-related event. None of them have had that. They've all had their spirits come with them, but it has not been an event. Big mistake right there if that's what you're thinking. So, you're going to have a character from the Trials of Cold Steel game get into the game, and then they're going to come with their spirits like every DLC character has, and then you're going to tell me there's also going to be a separate Spirit event for the character? That makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. If you're going to try to come up with some sort of leak about a character, understand how spirits are going to work with the character then. So there's another big one. But the only reason that this has any sort of merit, any reason that this is being talked about, is because they said Trials of Cold Steel 3 and 4 would be coming to the Switch, which a couple months after they posted this. Again, this was June 20th of 2020, so 6 months ago. Wow, 6 months ago. But that's when this was posted, and then I believe it was August, right? Was it August? I think I have it here somewhere. I think it's in this article, but Trials of Cold Steel 0 and Azure would be announced. That's 2 different games, though. Oh, wait, it stated Trials of Cold Steel 3 and 4 were coming to the Switch, which had already been confirmed prior to the post. Okay, that's interesting. June 2020, an anonymous poster on 4chan claimed that Nintendo had been in talks with Falcom and NIS about... It stated that Trials of Cold Steel 3 and 4 were coming to the system, which had already been confirmed. So they're saying it's already been confirmed that that was coming to the... prior to the post? So that kind of like discredits it a little bit, right? If you're going to tell me that something's coming to the post, unless I'm reading that wrong. I might be reading that wrong. But, however, it was also claimed that Trials to Zero and Trials of Azure would be announced soon as well. And I guess on October 29th, that happened to get announced. I don't know. But there's too much in the 4chan leaked post that says a bunch of things when we have actual history on our side that says no to this. Leakers do not have inside information about how negotiations go. Maybe at best they could hear, all right, yeah, we heard that maybe they're in talks with this sort of this company, this studio. Maybe they're in talks with them, but you don't have the information that says yes, Nintendo said they offered this, then this party said sure. You don't have the information about that, so that's really bad. But yeah, here's a picture that it's claiming maybe one of these 2 characters from the YS, the Ys. I don't know what the series is, but Adult Christian. I've never heard of this character or this series before in my life, but apparently one of these 2 characters could be the playable character that's coming to Smash Bros. So and another funny thing about this is that the leakers trying to say that, all right, Nintendo negotiated to get some of these games. They tried to... I always hate when they do. But they tried to negotiate to get some of these games onto the Switch, and then in return, they'll put one of their characters into Smash Bros. When has advertising ever lined up for Smash Ultimate DLC? Or Smash Bros. DLC in general? When has it ever lined up? Never. You could say, well, Byleth. Byleth was like 8 months too late for, between Three Houses releasing and then Byleth being in Smash Bros. That was months apart. That didn't line up at all. You could still say, yeah, they used it for advertising, but then again, that's a first-party character, and that's much easier to put in than a third-party. If you're going to put a third-party in, you're going to try to line up the character and then the character's game releasing on your system. If that's the way you're really going to go about advertising. You're not going to put the character in, and then a year and a half later, like, oh yeah, by the way, their game is now on the Switch. People are not going to be hyped at the time when the game finally comes out and go, oh yeah, that's right, they were in Smash Bros. I don't care though. But like, I don't know. To me, there seems to be too much, at least the way I'm reading it, there seems to be too much saying, nah, this is just another 4chan leak. Let's throw it in the garbage, but to be safe, throw it on the back burner. We'll see eventually, but if we do get a Trials of Cold Steel Spirit event, that could almost certainly guarantee you that a character from that series is not coming, because it's DLC spirits that have been talked about. Whatever, we get the spirit. Anyway, that is all I have for this one. Let me know what you guys think. It's just another very, I don't want to say obscure, but it's such a random, it's a series nobody, at least I haven't seen anybody talk about this. I have not seen anybody try to talk about this, and I think this leaker was trying to reach for something. Maybe they actually had legit information about when certain games were coming to the Switch. Maybe they had that, and then they wanted to play around with people's emotions and say, all right, yeah, they're coming. One of them's going to come to Smash Bros. As well, but I can't tell you who, I can't tell you when, and I don't know what kind of game that their spirits are going to represent. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, whatever. No big deal. Anyway, that is all I got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.